Hello, this is Solomon, and we're going to be looking at two team games with radio silenced infantry infiltration. And base trading. Both these matches have base trading, where my allies' HQs and enemy HQs get wiped out, but with a combination of destroying enemy ones too, or capturing them. But base trading and infiltration is a theme of this video. Anyway, I said before, I'll say it again. If you just do an infantry rush, you can win against 90% of the players. I should probably start switching it up more. I am in chat with Scravi, who is a very new player. All I have to do is give them some key pointers and they can handle it. Instead of doing something like a admin start. I thought this was a paratrooper at first, since it goes the same speed as a para, so I told him to cancel the jet research, and I think he did actually, I'm not sure. That's actually just the Anson. Anyway, I'm doing triple barracks, double depot, Italy, info rush. Heck, this is obviously just gonna die. So here comes the blockhouse, but remember, bunkers don't work. Meanwhile, I got Lucky Punch, who plays Italy 99% of the time, either that or US, and can do a M15 rush. Since he doesn't know how to play Italy. Make heroes. They're better than M15s 90% of the time. I mean, P P26s. And level 45 is obviously going here. You did. Oh, what? Wow. 0 depot start. Holy shit. Yeah, so I just go around blockhouse. And also split off guys towards this way. Oh, Degaref. Okay, well, we lose the jet fire, so that's kind of annoying. And he's not scouting with his Panhard. It should be like at the river at least. There's no reason to have it so far back. Captured HQ over here, which it prevents RUSE generation and gives me more income. I'm going to destroy the depot. I get in the forest, so I can start killing these guys. And our light infantry too, so I can kill a lot of them. So these FFL actually managed to push this far forward somehow. I don't think I played. That wasn't my radio silence, I believe. Yeah, that was Degaref's. Anyway, one hero of Italy dies, and I have this other guy retreat into the deep forest. Now here's where the infiltration comes in. The plan is to go all the way behind the UK, or go to the UK base, radio silence. There's an Italian unit coming to intercept, unfortunately. I'm not surprised he spotted it, but he's probably just thinking I'm going to go after a depot. But I'm just going to take a longer way around since I'm going all the way after UK base. Kill this recon. The radio silence over here. Anyway, so let's look at this situation. What can I do to get past this? He has a barracks, a blockhouse, and one depot, and he's rebuilding a second depot. At least that's what it would likely be. What can I do? Maybe, since a blockhouse doesn't move, maybe I can delete this to the exact same thing and infantry rush again, capture his HQ, and hopefully destroy the barracks and depot. So there's the M15 build up over here. Which honest, I should have noticed this. I wasn't really paying attention. No, I was like, game's over. Especially since the armor base is here, I should have told Dagger to push his recon up to see if there's like an M15 blob. I was like, this isn't good. And I was like, okay, well, Daguerreoth is dead, but Daguerreoth also somehow managed to capture Lucky Punch's headquarters, since Lucky Punch doesn't know what recon is, or just having units on the field is. Like, whatever, I don't really care. I can defend myself. And I told Scravi, like, right now to build an AT base, and so I streamed out the Pack 36. I didn't, unfortunately. Honestly, if I like Digraph, that's not good. These are gonna, what the fuck? These are gonna do literally nothing. But all Digraph needed was like 2 B1 Mist and 4 to 5 positions. It's gonna take too long to actually build AT units. But like 3 B1 Bists and 2 AT positions will just kill the M15s. Scravi is building a second airfield. Any camo for some reason. These 2 blockhouses will be fine. I don't think 1 blockhouse will work. Oh yeah, so my infantry finally gets around and he just surrenders. Now, in this situation, since you can see my infantry from the building vision, theoretically you just strafe through your airplanes right away. So just to make sure that doesn't happen, you always want to have the air engagement happen at the same time, because even if you lose the air engagement, all its damage and planes are out of ammo are just gonna land, so you can kill them right away. And yeah, I told Scrobby to go in. So I'm just gonna camp for a little bit to get the damaged planes. Although I should have sent one to capture right away. Captured HQ over here. So yeah, Degraff's main base just dies, and Scrobby's about to die. I said I have a barracks coming over, and I mean I would just focus on defending myself with the AT guns. And I'm not really concerned because even if this base dies, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 depots and 4 HQs. And they're only gonna have 1 HQ, so we're just getting a lot more income, even if it was only HQs and no depots. And so not gonna capture this HQ anytime soon. They're just gonna destroy it because Lucky Punch and he has M15s. Shall we try to steal Stukas, which I'm not gonna say it's surprising, but it's just wrong. Against Robbie's new. And I did tell him to build barracks or AT base or something, but I was too late. I said that. The Stukas almost do work. And it's the Keppel B1 Bis over here would like save the situation. So yeah, and Lucky Punch isn't actually getting any depot income since what few depots he has are over here, so all their convoys are being intercepted. Recaptures the HQ. We're setting up AT guns. This was too many AT guns, but I didn't know Lucky Punch was going to lose like most of his M15s. Waiting for it to end. Yeah, lots of base trading. Oh god damn, we got twice as much income. LMAO. 151, and that was HQ income. Look at the next one. Playing Soviets on strats. Base trading from both sides and lots of Soviet infiltration. Also, by the way, I was asking my teammates for RUSEs too. Both these matches. Soviets versus Apeter, Carry, this guy, Triple, with Gods, Negarev, and Scravi on my side. So we have 2 UK mid, which is kind of problematic since we don't have reconning around mid, since UK ground is sex, and UK is probably not going to spend money on recon. This is too expensive. Doing Soviets. So there is a camo over here, but he's AFK. So I don't know if he played that camo to win AFK or if one of his teammates did. Like, obviously this is kind of game ending, but it's actually... They do manage to do their best to turn it around. Since M15s are actually ridiculously strong on this map. Because how open it is. Godzone Demon goes Jackson's right away for some reason. Oh yeah, Jacksons aren't the worst idea. You'll get more of them. You'll get more firepower quicker than with Persians. And again, overall, yeah, Persians are just so much better than Jacksons. So now Digaref should have played Decryption on 777 definitely. See what type of open he'll be trying to do. So yeah, we also have a really big advantage in House 3 versus 4. Anyway, so I don't bother with camo. I just do the radio silence, since it's gonna still take them a second to key in, maybe. But he does make the Cuba wagon, so it's like, fuck, but he hasn't spotted this group. The blockhouse. Then we get, okay, now here's where it gets good. I have a net of radio silence coming. Like, do I go for this HQ or the secondary base? So at this point, I'm like, there's a unit right there. That's not awesome. So I'm like, okay, the enemy definitely has something camoed in mid. So I go around the depot since I don't want to key him off that I'm here. Now I decide to go for the secondary base. I capture this barracks over here. I have 2 infantry sneaking off in the forest on this side. Oh yeah, so but we have an armor-based sneak through. Then all of a sudden there's a ton of M15s coming through. Like, well, fuck. So the first thing that Scrappy should do, or any air players, just strafe the auto blinda, since they don't have armor to truck vehicle resistance. So strafe those right away. Then you're gonna say ambush them with infantry, and your life's just a lot easier. My infantry rush over here feels. Gods on Demon is slowly pushing in triple. So I'm like, okay, well, Scrappy, you should make an AT base. Now the fastest response here, inadequate, will be strafing the recon. Oh, dropping paratroopers literally right away the instant you see this, and sending all your planes to strafe the recons. Since paratroopers will just ambush all the M15. So that should be your instant reaction if you have time for that. Oh, this is really close. I'm not even sure if the paratroopers will drop in time to do that. The next response is AT base. Now he's coming for me. I did build an AT base, but I just kind of. Well, see, I just captured this secondary base right here, so I was like, okay, I'm surrounded by a middle base, probably with depots, although in this case there wasn't any depots. There's also literally depots and HQs all around me. So I can either. So Scrappy is literally obviously already dead. So I can focus on this super rich area of targets that I can capture or destroy. Or I can defend 2 depots and an HQ. Like, the answer is obvious here. I didn't make the AT base, and if I was better. But again, I'm not focusing like on so much of the map right now. It's hard to do everything completely right. I'm just spamming infantry everywhere. And if I could have got like 2 recon, or I mean 2 AT in the infantry screen, I probably could have stopped this. But I was just mentally focusing over here for the most part, and putting so many resources over here. I just never got to it. Although I do focus on securing these flanks so to limit his further mobility. Or kill his stuff if he goes through. And putting infantry in all these towns. Anyway, Gods on Demon is still pushing in. First still flying, the Soviet player just surrenders. You make Devil Slockin though, which is actually do a good amount of damage since all their shots are landing. Oh, and I totally forgot about these 2 Corvia right here. But yeah, the biggest issue right now is we don't have any Air Force. I go for this HQ. I capture this depot. So we don't have any Air Force. And we have lost 2 HQs, but we did capture one from the AFK player, even though there's 0 production or economy here that's been exploited. So it's a pretty bizarre situation, but ultimately we control a lot more of the map. We have a lot more depots. Well, let's do a depot count real quick. So they have 7 depots, and we have we have 11 depots. We have 3 HQs. Oh, okay, actually, we both still have 3 HQs. So yeah, we're ahead. Even though they lost April right away, who was AFK, like they should have gone for the Gurif or gone on Demon with the M15 since Jacksons are slow. And they're not the super slow, but they're not fast either. It's 31 speed. M15s are 47 speed. Yeah, I do get out some AA. But yeah, I killed 2 M15s right here. And now they're coming this way, and I don't want to lose this area just yet because it is like a center of a. It does allow me to exert map pressure when I want to, and there are still unused depots all around this area. And plus, the HQ income still helps, so I don't want to give it up yet. But oh yeah, didn't I see this? Now this is a very difficult decision. Do I either strafe the planes on the airfield, or do I capture the armor base and start spamming tanks? Which is probably honestly the best one to go for here. You could only do the airfield camp if you like communicate with your ally to do an air battle. Then you kill all the planes as they're coming back. Also, there's a secondary base here, right here for some reason. I don't know if that was a misclick or what. Yeah, then so camp the airfield is an option, but it's not good in this one since you don't have any air anyway. He has a bunch of air in the field, so he's just gonna strafe me right away. We capture the armor base, spam tanks, but we can't capture any of this unfortunately. Or we capture the barracks and try to capture or destroy everything. Although this is very risky since they're gonna have a lot of time to see my units. They can strafe it really easily. He also tries to land a para, but I do react in time. Although I didn't see the para till it was dropping. I take over this middle base. And I capture it. And thank God for Guardia production speed. So I get 3 of them out right away. And these are light infantry, so capture, make Guardia again really quickly. Yeah, so that's over. Yeah, the game's pretty much over since they're M15s. They knocked out our air and they knocked out my base, but my base wasn't really that important at this point since there's a limited economy there. Like the centers of our economy was Digaref and also Gods. Well, not really Gods on Demon, honestly. He doesn't really have, but Digaref. They should have gone for Digaref after going for Shrabi. Like going for me, like they killed 2 depots and HQ and some protection. That's not really gonna do anything. We have another push going on. It's Shermans and Jacksons versus infantry and M15s. Yeah, at this point the game's just over. You have too much economy and they don't really have any map control left. The enemy Soviet player should have been doing his own map pressure, should have been doing his own heavy infantry. And trying to go, like, since we had 2 UK mid, that's a really, really strong opportunity. It's like, this guy didn't even build recon, and this guy built a single outpost, so I don't know why Soviet player, what enemy Soviet didn't spam infantry. Surprise attack. Yeah, he surrenders. See, we got a lot more income. Again, it's not that, like, if they're France, Hold on. Goddamn computer trying to update in the middle of my video. But if the France player was there, that could have gone a lot differently. Although it was 8-putter playing France, so honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it would have really gone differently since 99.9% likelihood he would have died to my infantry rush anyway. So, but yeah, no, that definitely did hurt him a lot. This one AFK. Yeah, so 1,078 kills of infantry, 50 of artillery and AA. Well, actually, no, I didn't get any kills of any of these. This is just because when they surrender, the points are kind of weird and gives you extra points. So this number is probably more like 1,020 actual kills of infantry. The rest of it's just inflated from the surrender points. But only 315 losses of infantry. Although I had quite a few building losses. Anyway, that is the end of this video.